hate you. Um, hey, hello. Sorry, hello. We are back with another episode of the New York Minute Deadass podcast. I was like, how did I
You
fuck
gonna
that up?
mess up the title, sir?
Yeah, how did I fuck that up?
Yeah,
Y'all know what this
it's
shit
like
is.
the podcast of
You heard what JD said. The
niggas
podcast
is
of Deadass.
shit. Hold on,
The minute.
come on.
Fuck it.
Somebody tell me.
Yeah, somebody tell me.
Line,
Come on,
line,
somebody help me.
line.
Hi. Is it the New York? Got it? The minute? All right.
Goddamn.
Oh yeah, Deadass New York Minute.
Deadass
There it
New
is.
York Minute podcast.
Got it. All right.
Let them know.
We back with another episode. It's your boy Zay, and we got
Antonio Ache.
the best, the only one, no replications. It's him.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, today, one of our discussions was going to be, y'all like my hair though? Because that was the discussion, but I just wanted to like just kind of point that out because usually y'all see me with the dewy on. I ain't got the dewy on. My shit's is long. Y'all should see my shit.
Is real.
Yeah, and it's real. No extensions, no.
No, I said the ADD is real. Bro said the topic is gonna be. What you think about my hair though?
I just had to focus me real quick.
Gotcha.
Y'all seen my hair on my birthday? I had the Cat Williams going on. For some of y'all seen it that follow me. Yeah, listen, it was funny.
I saw the walking stick, brother. I said, he's doing it different.
Yeah, even my old coworker was like, "Yo, like you, all you was missing was the pimp cup." I'm like, not a lot of niggas wear the pimp cup. Not niggas have that. Like
exactly, because then you ain't got no hand free. You gotta slap bitches with something.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, damn, I had the cane. You see the cane. But anyway, one of our topics today was New Year's resolutions. I know everybody has one. Everybody's usually in that top 5 that have either the gym to lose weight. What else? They want to be consistent on.
I was saying it's like losing weight, making money. All the shit you say when you're taking shots, like
exactly. Some shit where
great sex and paychecks and shit.
Some shit you should have been doing, but
exactly.
You just wait until like the new year to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it this time. The craziest part is, I can't wait, and I tell you, and I kid you not. You got me on the gram. So there's gonna be a lot of people because this happens every year, and I don't know why people don't.
Oh, don't do it. Not the one.
No, yep, you know where I'm going. There's 2 dates that people do this shit. Usually it's on Thanksgiving, but I haven't seen a lot of those. But
wait, we might be talking something different.
Oh wait, maybe. All right, so you can talk about that part. That you just
no, I was just gonna say when niggas like New Year, new me, da da da.
Oh yeah, that part. But and I don't blame people, but like I expect it. So it'll be like women, because I follow a whole bunch of women on there. It'll be women that will say, "Oh, there's a bun in the oven," and then that's your Christmas present. It's like, bitch, get a little more creative than that. No, I'm telling you. And then watch, it's gonna be. I think it happens on Christmas and also New Year's. Like, I wanted to bring in New Year with surprise, and it's like, bitch, you haven't posted no pictures in like fucking the whole year, and this is why. This is what you was hiding all your pictures and fucking Instagram stories for just for this. Like, come on now.
That's a new one. I've not come across that.
I seen it last year. It's gonna happen.
Jesus.
It's gonna happen. And I'm actually gonna screenshot and send it to you. The first person I see do that.
I said that's fine. I understand like people being excited about a baby or whatever, but like I don't know how else to say that's not gonna be my fucking gift. Like you know how upset I would be, like as happy as I would be and as proud, and I'd be like, oh shit, guess who's a papa? But real talk though, like there's something for me to unwrap, right? Like we talked about this. These are important to me. Like my love language includes these motherfuckers. What are we talking about? Like, nah, that shit's so weird. Like the baby, nigga, I gave you that, if anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Not, but like
and then it would be fucked up for me. Because honestly, like I'm spoiled because I was born in December. So my birthday and then Christmas, usually I like 2 presents. You don't really get that as an adult anymore. But
And damn sure not as a kid whose birthday is around this time, right?
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, my parents did do it. It was tough because it was just like, nigga, like, you gonna get everything for your birthday on Christmas. It takes some money, but all your shit is going on Christmas. That's it. And then you ain't getting shit. So that was that thing. So I'll be damned if Sasha come out here and talk about stuff. Yeah, Christmas.
Doing all
We
this.
want to be up there. It's like, motherfucker. I said I want a present.
Yeah.
And I,
like you keep that receipt.
Right. You got a receipt? Let me just, how much was that? So I'm telling you, it's guaranteed to happen. I mean,
that's foolish.
They got to get a little more creative. Like, first of
Big
all,
facts.
remember when maybe it was about, this is like 2 years, 3 years now that the whole gender reveal thing is like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know growing up if that was ever a thing. It'd be like,
it wasn't.
It was like it was more so like, damn.
What it was like they would the gender reveal would be its birth. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Some people would be like, we don't want to know. We want to be surprised. And we got a bunch of yellow and green shit at the house. And then the baby would be born.
Well, no, it'd be there was no gender reveal. It'd be like at the baby shower. The parents know the sex, so usually you come in knowing what the child is, or
exactly.
Maybe at the baby shower. No, so like, no.
No, because gender reveals are like just become a big deal, and I don't understand why. And people have the audacity to have a gender reveal, and then because one of my cousins did it this year, and I didn't show up to one of these motherfuckers. I told them specifically. They had a gender reveal, and which is hilarious because anybody who knows the cousin in specific, she was supposedly like surprising everyone with the fact that she was pregnant, which was hilarious to me because if you'd seen her, everybody knew that bitch was pregnant. That's one. Two, she had a gender reveal and she was like, the baby shower is on this date later on. Her sister had a baby shower that year. And or this year, and did it all in the one. Like we knew what the baby was. We came in there like, here's our pink gifts or whatever the case, and then went on from there. But she was like, gender reveals this day, and like we all showed up with gifts and stuff. And then she was like, the baby showers at that point you can bring whatever. She was like, I'll let you know what the registry is. I said, fuck a registry. Like I'm not buying gifts for two of these. If I show up to it, I'm not buying a second gift. Like you'd be lucky if you get some Pampers out of me. It's not my kid. Okay. Like I didn't decide to put myself in debt because you wanted to listen. I understand that like it takes a village and we're all coming together to support and everything. But you don't need two parties for one kid, nigga. What? No.
Right, exactly.
Because these be the same motherfuckers. Yes, these be the same motherfuckers to have another kid the next year.
Right.
You better pass them shits down. Like I will be damned.
Better hand me down.
Exactly. And if it's a different gender, I guess you just got a little tomboy on your hands. That's what that is. Like, nah, never understood that shit. But like I get the idea of having the party to like have everybody take part and like bring something and support and whatever. It's wonderful. But having an extra unnecessary party, no. Yeah. And honestly, I don't care what gender your baby is. They all little niggas to me. So like it don't matter.
And that's the craziest thing, because I was just talking to her sister the other day and she was saying that she didn't want to do, I think the boyfriend wants to do the baby shower, but she doesn't. So she'd rather just do it, put up a registry, everybody sends gifts to the crib and all that. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, me and Saj was on the defense about it because I want to have one because I know there's going to be family members of mine that want to go, and I'm pretty sure there's people on her side that want to go, but she don't really care to do it, and we're not doing a gender reveal. I thought about it, but I think people have gotten really creative. Some of them I like, some of them didn't, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy that's like having people quite like you, having you go to both, and then I mean unless you got it like that, unless you got it like that. You know, but you know,
I might visit y'all 2 times in the year, but I'm not. One of them times I'm coming empty-handed.
Like I don't want that to be the case, and then like, because I got to get super creative, and then knowing me, like my brain be all over the place, so I have to really pull some shit out my ass to make it like, oh shit, I've never seen this shit before. Like, and I've seen some really good ones though. I did, you know, I can't say that I'm not a fan of it, but it's just like, I'm not. That just makes me not want to do it. I wish
Yeah,
it was
because
like,
what's the point of that? It's not about that. It's about, us coming to support you and being, here with you for this moment. But like, if you can get the one that nobody else did and the specialty way, fuck all that.
yeah, and I wish it could be like a rare thing, but it happens so often that it's like there's no point in me participating in this because y'all want to
Yeah.
just live for that moment. And like I said, for like the baby shower, if we end up having one, people show up, whatever the case may be, and that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, nah, that I think, like I said, with that, it's just whatever. Like, I don't mind if we do either or. Like I said, I'm
Mm.
always about the less expensive thing to do. Because I feel like people put so much money into these things, and then
Yes.
not that I'm in fear of things going left or things not happening or things not working out, but it's just you put so much money into this, and then you look back, it's like, I could have not did that.
Exactly. Like all the money that you could have saved with, like, I understand not doing it and just having like people send you the thing or send you gifts or whatever. And like, if the people are in it for the right reason, then they would have no issue just like sending you gifts.
Right.
But it's like a trade-off. Like, y'all come and bring gifts and I give you whatever food I've accumulated. And that's
Yeah.
that's like the exchange for why we come and bring whatever. But like, if we're about it just for the, being a part of the village, then they'll send that gift regardless. It's whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And I understand that. So, I mean, even when we spoke about the whole, if you were like, when you had brought up the idea of like, instead of people going so extravagant with these weddings, how about you just,
Yeah.
do up a
Do like a
registry
trip or
and,
something.
and then put that money towards something else, like a trip or something like that for
Hmm.
the couple and shit like that. So that's also a pretty good thing if you want to do something like that. Um, Even when it was kind of funny to me because the other day when we was at her sister's birthday dinner, she was like, I think one of her cousins was like, I think Sasha was explaining the price and the cost that we're going with this venue, and she's like, that's pretty good. And I'm like, pretty good? That shit is great. I'm like,
Right.
what like for the price that we paid for the venue, compared to all the offers we got for these different places and stuff like that, that price is great. I mean, if especially if you could keep it under double digits, you're
Mm-hmm.
fucking great. I mean, especially I understand like, people like going 15, 20, 30, 40,000 on the wedding, but this ain't that type of party, obviously. So you got to work with what you got. That's a
Yeah.
great offer. I mean, could you have found anything less? Could you have found us a fucking venue paying 3,000 to
Probably
rent
could.
out for a fucking wedding? Like, no. So, the fact that we paying under double digits is like it's great. So that way, if we actually hit double digits, it's like still haven't really broke the bank because I mean, people spend 10, 15,000 on condos and shit like that. So it's like, if we can still keep it under double digits, we'll be fine. So I mean, I was just like, but I don't think it was like any shade or any malice towards that. I think it's that I just maybe that's what she meant, but it was just like that was great. That's a great
Mm-hmm.
price. And
Yeah, I
then
remember when y'all
party,
said the price, I didn't know. Like, I had no idea because like I don't be renting spaces like that. If anything, the space is used for like an event and then it all just kind of like exchanges. So it's not a whole real worry about it.
right.
So when y'all said it, I was like, good. Like, I hope this is, you were like, yeah, no, it's a good price. All right, all right. Cheers to
All right.
that.
And like
Shit.
I said, this is new for all of us. So it's just like I don't know what is a bad price, except for going off of what we looked at, what we got quoted,
Mhm.
and compared to what we got quoted with that place. Oh, then if I'm using what I have, that's in front of me, this was a great price
Right.
because we could have paid, 12,000 for a space, and then you gotta pay the caterers to you got to pay them, and they're charging per
Utilize
head
that space.
for these
Yeah.
food, and so you don't even know where you're going at. So you can go from 12 to 15, and maybe 15 to 20 by the time you get the videographers and the photographers. So it's just like,
Mhm.
and it was, that's why the other day, like, it was funny because she was going at a few people within her family because she didn't really get no responses back for like certain text messages that she had sent to them, and you know there was excuses and some cousins felt like, oh yeah, you really haven't hit me up about the wedding and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
or you was moving like you didn't need no help. And it's like, well, you're not really contributing towards nothing. It's like y'all have, that side has a lot of events going on, whether it's a baby shower, whether it's a dinner, whether it's, and they've had or known people that may have did the video, may have did the photography, may have did catering. And it's like,
Yeah, that
now
could
when
have
we need your
names could have been thrown in there. Yeah.
yeah, now that we need your resources, you don't really give us nothing. Like, I understand if your resources that you have used and dealt with may have been delayed on whether getting you the film, whether getting you the photos, or whether getting you the food, or whatever case it be. All
You
right,
still
cool.
say that.
Yeah, let that be known. But like,
Yeah. Like the only reason I'm not letting you, I mean, I'm not telling you to use who I use is because they fucked up and I don't want that to happen for you. That's it. That's an answer. That's an answer in and of itself.
contributing, because for us that been to certain events, we like, well, where the fuck is your resources? You want to help out with
Right.
that? If y'all gonna be her bridesmaids, help out with that, because like I said, she's gonna need that support. When you want to know what support she needs, we're telling you, all right, we got a DJ, we got a caterer, or we're looking for a caterer, we got a pastor, we got, or even offer some, even if we already have it, just offer it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and like only contribute towards wedding dresses ideas and stuff like that. Like, actually contribute. Where's your resources at? Y'all got another cousin that actually does video and photography? Talk to that nigga. Then they were like, oh yeah, but he was like, he didn't send out the videos or the photos until like a year later. And it's like, no, get on his ass and tell him this is a wedding that you need to be consistent on. So we need you to do this. Give us a price that we can give you.
I don't know. Because if we know that this is a problem and we still use him, we can't be upset when he does what we know he does.
That's true. That's true. But
so
who was holding him accountable that first time he did that? Now, if he's known for doing
these
it,
are good questions.
all right, cool. Then
Yeah.
But like, if he's only did this one time, and maybe he was his first try doing this, maybe that's why it took so long.
Was the year an exaggeration?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Well, okay. It was basically one of the cousins' baby shower, and that's when I guess he did the videography and the photography or whatever. And that's when she spoke up and was like, yo, he actually took long sending my shit. I just got my shit this year, some shit like that. So I don't know how much y'all was holding him to the fire for that. Now, if we do our wedding, we got to be on his ass. Maybe he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was his first try at it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was his first
what's the quality like? At least that's necessary.
Maybe he don't have the resources to like edit and all that other stuff. Maybe that contributed to it. That's why it took him so long.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that he took long because he just was too busy. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. But and I think I know what she was talking about, because she did put out a video of the baby shower, and she was like, I remember when she said that she had just got it and she put it on YouTube and then she had put it out. So I remember when she had said it. But I don't know how long. I don't know if they was holding this, holding him to the fire for it. But coming out to this wedding, we got to make sure he's on his P's and Q's about this.
That's facts.
Y'all don't say nothing or really put the pressure on him. Yeah, he's liable to do it again.
Well, no, but see, that's the thing though, because I don't believe in like anything that I'm paying for. I expect it in a timely manner. I expect it to be correct, and I expect you not to wild out when I make any sort of critique or whatever, because I'm paying for this service. It should be as expected. So like, if now, and I don't have like stupid high expectations or anything like that, but like if, of course, I'm gonna read through like any reviews that I can before I use a person for something, because I want to make sure that I'm not setting myself up, because like I know I want the shit to be done right. And if I get somebody who has like a 2-star rating, then how could I even expect that shit to go the way that I want to? So like, if this person doesn't have, like, you only have one rating right now, you only have one review, you only have this one that's saying this shit happened. But like, that's where you got to figure out whether or not you want to actually chance it. Like, do you want to be like, I'm supporting you and I'm helping you do whatever. You're also helping me in getting this day right. But you could be setting yourself up to be like, man, that nigga still ain't giving my shit. I don't even know what my dress looked like. And it'd be a whole thing. So like, this might be one of those times where, and I hate to say it, because I like to support my people. But this is one of those times where, or this might be one of those times where you need to look outside your circle, because your circle ain't got nobody that's reputable. So you got to do what you got to do. Like, and when he's like, oh, niggas didn't want to go to me. No, because I wanted my pictures this year. Like, that'll be what it is.
So like, you know, and that's my thing. So I just seen it as, because first of all, his name came up, and it was just like, all right, well then why niggas didn't say this a long time ago? So my thing was, and Sasha was like trying to get the phone number, and everybody didn't have the right number. It was just like mad sloppy.
This is a lot of, I was about to say, this is a lot of problems.
Somebody has to get in contact.
No solutions.
No number, so it just didn't make any sense. But
hold on, if he does this, he don't have his number and shit posted somewhere. He don't have like a number, email, nothing posted.
That's the thing. I don't know none of this. Like, I don't know if. Like,
please ask this question, because if he doesn't have a number or an email posted anywhere, like to where like, not, y'all cousins or whatever, but if you just go to his Facebook, you just go to his Instagram or something, if he doesn't have that posted, don't use that nigga. Because he is not prepared.
He could be just doing this as a hobby. So I'm just like,
and that's cute, but we need somebody to take it serious.
So it's like, when that name came out, just like, oh shit, maybe it'll be a lot, it'll be least expensive.
Like cheaper,
yeah. So, but pretty much it was a back and forth at the thing, and then they was like, what do you need help with, or whatever case be. So they was talking with her. So I guess they're gonna be, I don't know. Like I said, I just even on my side, like, I mean, I had a few people suggest some photographers and videographers, but they gave me some prices. So I just wanted to hear quoted prices and see what I can work with. Cause like I said,
right,
I don't know how much it is for any of this, like, as far as trying to get either or somebody that can do both. So that's just my whole thing about it. But I'm like, if you really want to help, and it just goes for both sides, if you really want to help, find out what I need and try to do some work. Cause like, one thing I told my groomsmen that now, and I still don't think, I still, this was another debate where, her cousins was like, yo, you could take some of us off the list, because if I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, y'all can do what y'all want, but I think it's kind of crazy if y'all want to try to do photos and shit like that with this big a group of groomsmen and bridesmaids.
How many people in the bridal party?
12 on both sides. Because I originally went with, that's
what, 26 niggas?
Yeah, so I originally went with.
Why are y'all doing such a huge one? I mean, I get it. It's y'all day, but like
I know we was not going traditional with this. So my original idea was to do the 12, because I was just, I don't know, it was just like the spirit of the moment. And then once I had another suggestion from, my old colleague, and he was like, yo, just use it would make sense. I mean, do whatever you want, but you could trim it down if you like. It'd probably be better for you. And I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, I could trim some of these niggas down. But I was like, I said, this is the one time, the one event, the one, special moment that nobody can act. I mean, you can personally be mad, but you can't be mad. Like, you just got to respect whatever decision is comes. Just be happy that you're going. So if you just
gotta leave the kids at the house.
That's what I'm saying. That's true. Yeah, it's like you're still invited to the wedding, but if you get cut out the groomsmen, then that's fine. You're still invited. I just think it'll be a lot easier if I do 6. So I thought we could have trimmed it down.
Yes. Because that's still what, 14 people.
Yeah, even her cousins that's in it. They said, you could take me out. I won't be mad. You can take me out.
That's less money for them too, because they ain't got to buy the dress, and the dudes ain't got to buy the what's names. So I completely understand that.
I don't know. I'm still up for it. I mean, it's gonna be a real hard debate with her, because I know she wants to keep it because she felt like someone. I told them at the table. I said, yo, she don't want to cut it down because she feel like some of y'all gonna be mad. But at the end of the day, who cares? Like, this is something that we are the only thing we ain't supposed to be caring about is people's feelings and that shit.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be caring about yours. This is about y'all.
Yeah, so it's
So
not
like,
about them.
do what makes sense. Do what you feel in your heart. Don't worry about all this extra,
Exactly.
because fuck them. Like I mean, like obviously you guys care, and you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and you love these people and everything. But if they gonna get mad at you because they weren't in your wedding, because them being in your wedding was gonna put your bridal party in the double digits, fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
I said it. Tell them to find me at the wedding.
They said, "Oh, we gonna see you there."
Yeah,
So,
like
like I said,
I'm being that bitch.
I
Not
don't
mad.
right. I was like, I don't mind cutting people out. Like I just right now I don't even care. I just know I got my brothers in it, I got my nephew in it, and the only two people that would probably be upset if I had cut them out would be my two homeboys. I put them as the best men. Just because I didn't feel like choosing between the two. But those are guarantees right there. Those, what did I count? 3, 5. Those 5 is already in it. So one more person would just make the cut. And I don't mind cutting people out. Like I said, like it's whatever. Like you see, it's mostly family. Like I got my brothers in it, and I'm still skeptical on them because one works wherever he works, and then the other one. But I'm pretty sure when it comes down to this day, if I shoot them a text or whatever, or a video, whatever, and I show them, hey, this is the colors y'all gotta wear. Go get them shits. Or I got them shits at the store. Go to the store and go get it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they'll do it. The only part is I her cousin did add in something. She said when you get all these people, I think she was talking more so on her side, but I could be from my side too. But she said,
Yeah, because you gotta have enough niggas to go with her all her broads.
yeah, they're like when you have all these people adding shit like to help out, whether it's decorations and stuff like that, make sure. I think she said make sure. I don't know. I think she was saying make sure it's just one person, or she said make sure they all know the specific type of turquoise because there's so many types of.
Oh yeah, that's big facts. That's what like when normally they do it, it's at a specific spot and the spot will have it like I mean you guys go in and you say, hey, we want, turquoise 38. And they're like, cool. So anybody who comes in for your bridal party, they're only allowed to get turquoise 38. They're not allowed to vamp or do anything crazy.
Yeah.
You only allowed to get this because this is the shit that's gonna match. We're not having you, out here looking like I don't even know what's another. I don't know. I don't like turquoise, so I don't know what's near. But like
Heel or some shit.
yeah, they don't want you. They don't want you not matching when you're supposed to match. Like they've been through it, so they work that out.
And I know
Like
I told my peoples that I'm going to tuxedo shopping somewhere in January once I find out what my schedule looks like and all that. So
yeah, the last wedding I was a part of, I got to kind of well, I didn't have to match anybody because my friend was having he was having a problem similar to you, like trying to figure out who was going to be best man and who was just groomsman. And honestly, I was impressed. I didn't need to be a best man. I wasn't, I was like, groomsman is cool too. You don't have to, but I understand. And it ended up being that he picked one of the other dudes in the crew for his best man, and he asked me to officiate, and I was like, word, that works. Check that off the list because that was definitely one of the things that I like wanted to do in life. I wanted to like help a nigga out by officiating the wedding. So I was like, okay, cool, boom.
I mean, I heard it's cheap too. You can pay for it and they send you it through the mail and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like my
So you can actually get ordained for free. It's just all the paperwork and stuff that cost.
Oh, okay, so that's why.
Yeah. But if you screenshot that shit offline, you fine.
Right. So
I was like, and we're good.
Maybe I'll look into that. But
Minister, huh? Like that shit look weird.
hey, well, I might look into that.
I need to get my paperwork so I can start parking different. Like put my little clergy pass up.
Yeah, put that right on the dashboard. Like,
like nigga, you at Walmart. Like you don't get to just park in the fire lane.
You don't need to do all of that. Nah, just want to let people know just in case.
Right. I'm doing this because somebody in here need Jesus. So and I need some avocados. So
walk-in ad. Fuck that. I'm a walk-in ad.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean it's just like I said, I think we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's just my whole thing on it. It's like if you want to help, find out. Like, especially if we got you niggas in the wedding, find out. help out with wherever you can, like, and try, like, actually try. And then my whole thing is what kills me also is like she has this other cousin, right? Motherfucker. Why am
What
I
happened?
my fucking English just started fucking stop recording.
Come
So
on, mate.
my whole thing is she has this other cousin where she's like she said shots fired, goddamn. So she has this other cousin where she's like, all right, I know somebody or whatever the case would be. But I'm really cool with the wife, and the husband does the work. So we like, all right, cool. Well, find out, from him. She's like, oh, okay. So I guess she got in touch with the wife. And she's like, oh, here's his Instagram. And it's like, now when I said for you to find out, I didn't say find out, give me his page, and I'm gonna hit him up. I want to see what you, as a person that the middle person, the mutual person.
Mhm.
I want to see what you have, and what you involved with that situation. So if you're really cool with the wife, see if you could talk to the wife to give us a really good price.
Oh, I see.
I don't
Got you.
wanna,
Got you. Got you.
I don't want to go through
But
his
maybe.
Instagram page and be like, hey, I know you don't know me, but my cousin is friends with your wife and she told me about you. So, and they're gonna be like, here, take my regular pricing. It's on the page.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I say this because I am quite often a middleman on things like that, like connections of all sorts. They used to call me Big Brother. Can I get a? Because whatever you need, I had it. Like I might not have it, but I know somebody who do. They sometimes I will like connect people, and I can't guarantee you this is going to be a discounted price or whatever the case. So instead of being like, yo, they did it for me for only like $20, I would instead just be like, yo, I know somebody who can do da. And then I shoot you the info and you can, I'll let them know like, yo, I gave them your name, whatever. Both parties know that I'm facilitating this. However, I don't want to be the middleman I don't want to be like completely involved in the process because one, sometimes the process can be long and arduous, and I'm not trying to be there for every single text about what color or what time and how many people and all that shit. And also, if they decide to discount you or not to discount you, that shouldn't depend on me. Right. So like, if they decide to discount you and it's because I threw my name on there, then yay, good job team. If they don't decide to discount you, that's perfectly fine too, because niggas still need to get paid. So I've been that guy in the middle before that's like, yo, I'm gonna pass you their info because I can't guarantee you a snap because I know I'm not giving out discounts like that. So like I'm not gonna expect that from anybody else. And right. If they decide like, and I've had multiple people that are like, oh yeah, you his people's? Oh yeah, I got you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna knock off this for you. What? Okay, right. Shit. But I never like to expect that because I feel like that's the reason why the only ones that we get are shitty ones, because like we're like, okay, we want it to be cheap so bad that we're going to get the ones that aren't going to do a good job as opposed to getting the ones who deserve it and paying them what they deserve.
Right. And no, and listen, I understand if it goes that route too. I'm not expecting you to get a discount from them, but I just want to see because sometimes people do that and it's like, all right, well, I got, this is for my coworker or sister or friend from high school, whatever the case would be. So, and then sometimes the person that's doing it is like, all right, because she vouching for you, I'll give you a nice little price for that.
I always make sure they know up front, like, yo, I'm giving you this info, or I'm making this connection. I banged with this person, I'm making this connection. It's just a nigga I heard that needed something. That's all. I make sure they know.
Yeah, because I would hate for us to go through a connection like that, and then next minute he'll be like, "Oh, y'all should have told me that y'all was friends with so and so, or this is your cousin." And I would have knocked you up something, but yeah.
You can say it.
Pay me my 9,000. It's like, yo, what the fuck? And it's like, yo, so that's what I mean. Like, I don't mind if he just be like, nah, whatever, y'all gonna pay regular price, whatever.
You can always say it and hope.
I don't care if you're my wife, but
just do the eyebrows and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, no,
and it's hard.
a close cousin of mine, and they're, close to your peoples. You
Right.
get it?
Yeah.
No?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. That's fine. I got all the money. It's whatever.
Yeah. And it's like, I'll work with something like that. But like I said, if you want to help out, and this is just anybody, like I said, if you see this video, if you want to help out, if you're in the wedding or not, if you want to help out, ask me what we need or ask us what we need. And
So yeah, shit. Even
do
if
your
you're in the
best
wedding,
to give suggestions.
hit them up.
Right, then you're just gonna be attending. That's it.
Yeah. I was saying,
I'm
even if
late.
you're just attending and you know somebody and you think they could be of service, you go ahead and hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Hit that DM on Julius_Curving.
Yeah, exactly. If you got
Shoot that info over.
if you got my number, I ain't putting it out there, but yeah, if you got my
Yeah, I was like, where?
yeah, don't he's gonna put his number out there? Shit.
Yeah, right.
It's exclusive.
Sasha is not gonna be happy with that.
She's not gonna be happy with that. See, once again, we stayed off the subject. But
So I didn't do that this time. Ha!
You know what? You know what? Last time it was you, but this time
it was you.
But yeah, back to New Year's resolution. I guess call me
corny.
I wouldn't say
maybe.
Call me a hypocrite because I want to do the same things you guys want to do. I want to lose some weight before the wedding. That's a goal. And I can't really say. I mean, I do always want to make some more money. So I mean, that's always on the agenda, whether it's
always a goal,
whatever past, current year. Still want to make some more money. Next year, I just want to live. I mean, graduating and going to school for the past few years was tough. And then, now to, be free and, just working, that no other, things outside of it.
You want to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I just want to enjoy myself. I mean, I'm prepping for this wedding. I also do want to finally get into my acting bag. Like, I actually want to do some auditions and stuff like that. Because the other day, we was in a restaurant, for a sister's birthday, and why I don't know, but it's none of my business because, hey, listen, do what you want to do whenever you're in New York. But we just happened to see Anthony Anderson just at another table across from us.
Oh shit, word.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody's like, what the fuck is he doing here? And I'm like, he probably has a crib in New York. There's a reason why he's here. But I mean, this restaurant itself, I mean, Donnell Rawlings was in there, Angela Yee was in there. It's a well-known.
Oh, so this is a name-dropping ass restaurant, is what you're saying.
This is a well-known restaurant. So
yeah,
see him there. I'm not too surprised, but I've seen a lot of celebrities in my life, so I'm not like, oh my god, take a picture. No, I choose.
Plus, it's Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, and exactly. And we didn't see his transition from being really fat to like where he's at right now.
Mm-hmm. Even that wonderful, like he's like in shape, but still weird looking.
Yeah,
like I think it's the head. I don't know.
It's definitely the head. So I didn't believe it at first because I'm like, y'all just seeing another nigga that. With PZ's head and things him, and he actually turned around. It was him. I was like, oh shit. So I guess her sister may have went over to him when he was going to the bathroom. He's like, all right, I got you later, whatever case. He ended up paying for her drink, and came over to the table to say happy birthday, and he started cracking jokes. He's like, I didn't hear too much because it was a loud restaurant, so he's like something about kinkles and like he was being funny, but I'm like. That's his job. He's not gonna come here and be like, "Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?" Yeah, he was a genuine guy, but he also wants to be funny. Like, he got that image. So, he did that, and then as he was going by, I told him thank you, and he's like, "Yo, it was good, brother." And he gave me a little handshake. So I was appreciative.
Sure.
But he only did that, I'm guessing, because I was the only male at the table. But that's fine. So it's just like,
because if he wanted to be disrespectful, he'd have been disrespectful regardless.
Yeah, he could have just kept walking.
Yeah. So I like to think he's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's a weird, jokey sort of cat. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But I guess seeing that and knowing that for whatever reason while he was in town or whatever case would be, I was just like,
you're not too far away from the scene.
Yeah, I need to be there. And obviously I gotta actually put my foot out there and actually put in the work, of course.
Big facts.
But to see that is just like, damn, I could be sitting at the table with this nigga one day. Or just, I could be on Blackish, even though I never really watched the show, but I could be on that shit. I didn't.
Oh my God. Oh
Damn.
my God.
Well,
First of
no.
all, they're on their last season right now. Like the season that's about to come out is their last season. And when I tell you, I'm gonna be sad as fuck. Like I might cry. I don't know. I don't, huh?
Watch the spin-offs too. It's like Blackish. Then it was like,
Yes, grownish, mixedish, all them bitches.
oh,
I
shit.
watch all of them because they're all legitimately funny in their own way, but like from the same root. And they give you like lessons and shit, but they also have like hilarious moments, like to the point where they can have legitimately like serious, dark, heavy ass episodes, but still have like the comedy in there. Like you still a sitcom, but you're hitting on shit that is really like making niggas cry on a regular basis. Like all throughout the pandemic, all throughout the not the riots, but like the protests and everything. They were there. They were giving us like their interpretation and their like experience or the character's experience of these things, and it was powerful. And they've done this for the past like what, like 7 years. I don't know, I think it's 5, at least like 5 years. And I always say that this show is our generation's Cosby Show, and
That's a
I
powerful statement now.
and I fucking mean it. I stand by it.
You sure you want to stand on that hill?
I do, because one,
I want to know if anybody else feels this way. Please let me know.
yes, please put that in the comments. Say words. I will be there for the conversation as well. But like I'm always saying this because one, I separate Cosby himself from the art because that's necessary to do. But also, the Cosby Show was one of the first depictions of a fairly well-to-do Black family that was together. They weren't like, none of them were like strung out on any sort of drugs. Like, you know, they were giving us a positive example of what we could be. We could be doctors and lawyers and etc. And that's what this show has given us, but it's given it to us on a more like modern version. So like the doctors and the lawyers and everything that we get in the Cosby Show, we're getting that here. Like the main was it Rainbow, the wife, played by Tracy Ellis Ross. She is a shit. What kind of surgeon? I don't know. She's a doctor. She's like an attending, or I think she's actually like one of the like head doctors at her hospital now. And like you've seen the progression of her character. All of them have really like grown over the time. And the main, like one of the things that really set it off as like a parallel to the Cosby Show was the fact that they had the spinoffs that they did, because Cosby Show got us a different world. And Grownish is like a different world for our generation. And I say our generation, knowing that these niggas is young, I get it. But but it's done exactly that. The only difference there is that Yara Shahidi wasn't like shunned for being a little loose.
I do love her. I loved her.
Right. She's a great actress, and she's been doing her thing, and she's got this character down. He's a what?
I said she's really attractive too. I follow her.
These are facts. I get you.
See this? Follow me. Just please follow me.
Yeah.
Cousin, right?
You said what?
No, she's not his cousin, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. But yeah, I found that out. I don't know how long ago, but I found it out and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? What are the odds?
I'm weak. But yeah, and Grownish also is a great show.
Back in this. So I will give it a try.
Please do.
I will give it a try. How many seasons?
I'll watch it with you because I'm certain I'm gonna I want to say it's 7, but I feel like it's 5. So we, you know what I'm saying, we can talk and we can Google while we're doing the same thing. So they dropped Grownish after that, and Grownish was or is just a very, very modern, like it's similar in that they have the sort of how many seasons? 8 seasons, my bad. But yeah, so it's similar in that like the main character who in Grownish, it's the daughter Zoe. She's kind of giving all of this from her point of view, but the way that the show is done, like one person is narrating, sure, but you're getting to experience this from all these different sorts. And Grownish goes far enough to like show all of these different backgrounds for these people. Like you've got the twins, they're Black track stars or Black female track stars. You've got Vivek, who is Middle Eastern, I believe. I don't want to get that wrong. I'm so sorry, Jordan Bahat. He's an amazing actor and damn good on the eyes. But he's got his storyline for like his dad was like a taxi driver and he's trying to get into engineering. And then you've got like a Latina, you've got a Jewish lesbian. You know, like they have all of these different like possible backgrounds coming together to like create wonderful friendships and like go through all of the shit that you go through in college. Boom, that's Grownish. And then Mixedish was telling the story of how Rainbow Johnson, the doctor I was telling you about, got to that point. But like her family, as kind of established in Blackish, because her family was like on a commune at one point, and her mom's Black, her dad's white, and all of her and her siblings are mixed, and how they had to go through that shit in the 80s. So like it definitely sets the tone in all of its different shows in like distinct ways. And I love that shit.
So it's going
every bit of it.
So it's going from Blackish to Grownish to Mixes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's okay. So did they ever specify, I guess ABC don't want to pay them no more? Like what was the whole idea?
No. I mean, you know, all good things must come to an end. I mean, they're still, obviously, you know, people are still getting paid. Yara's still on Grownish, and Tracy Ellis Ross is still going to be doing the voiceover and stuff for Mixedish, and Blackish has just seen, you know, it's run its course basically, and like they've done wonderful things, and we still get like, and that one is like it's the family thing, but it's also a generational dynamic as well, because you see the like I think Anthony Anderson's character is like mid 40s maybe, I don't know, but like him and his wife are around there, and then he's got his mom and dad who are in the picture as well, and how their relationship was different at the time and how it translates to now and stuff like that. Then you get how they raise the kids, trying to make sure they instill all of the you know, the culture and the logic and everything they want to, but also raising them to understand like, yo, we came from meager beginnings and we got to this point, but we don't want you to be like spoiled little, you know, fucked up kids because you're at this point now. We want y'all to be like, you know, legit detailed, beautiful people that are well-rounded, even though you're coming from this point that we are here. So like the whole point of it being called Blackish was that like the father felt like he wasn't really, he was like, am I raising Black kids? Are they Black-ish? Like, am I really giving them the right experience? But that's one of the wonderful things. Like, no Black experience is like, all Black experiences are a Black experience unless they're anti-Black. So it being Black-ish is cool and it's interesting and it's fine, because what's to say that there's any one, you know, true experience?
Yeah.
I'm out here doing a goddamn commercial. My bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that show. I told you I'm gonna cry when that shit go off.
I told you I'm crying. You're gonna see legit tears. Yeah, I mean, I'll get into it. Like I said, I that's something that I want to get into. And I'll put, you know, when I put the time in, I put the time in for it, especially if it, you know,
it'll go by quick because they're 30 minutes. It's hilarious. It's
yeah. So that's gonna
all on Hulu too. Check that out.
Oh, thanks, Hulu. All right, cool. See, because I was going on ABC. Thanks.
Yeah. I would say that. What is it? Who else is ending this year? Insecure is ending this year.
Yeah, I'm a little sad about that. That I might cry.
Yeah.
Damn, Issa.
Yeah.
Well, then it's like another show that she's like, I think, like executive producing.
She's got a lot of shit right now. Yeah, she's got a live show, not live. What's the word? It's like an unscripted. It's a reality show. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, some shit like that. I was just like, you're not a part of it. I don't want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just
that one's not for me. But I dig the hustle.
And I think Donald Glover, he's fucking up. He's dropping the ball. He should have came out with another season in Atlanta. I heard they was recording, then they stopped.
Okay, COVID, sir. COVID. That's important.
All right, but now get back to it. If Issa gets,
they're shooting like 2 seasons right now, if I remember correctly.
Please, we need it. Yeah. I was waiting for it. I loved those first few seasons. It was great and it was funny as hell, especially the Michael Jackson one. That shit is so fucking funny.
Yo, it's funny. It's funny and creepy as shit at the same time. I love it.
Yeah, I was like, it was mad weird because I was like, that's him. That's Donald.
Yeah. I remember talking to people and people being like, "That's not him," and I'm like, "No, that's fucking him." Like I know because I've seen him do like different roles and different like voices and shit back from his like Derek comedy days.
That's
But
what I was
yeah,
about to
that's
say.
him.
Do you remember the Derek comedy shits?
Yes.
Those shit, I
Yo,
don't even know how I
have you?
got put onto it. I think my homeboy put me onto it, and I just couldn't stop watching it. I don't even know if they're still on YouTube, but like
Oh
those shit,
yeah, I'm pretty certain.
hell, like he was like
Yo, okay.
one
Two
with
things.
Aaron, he was like, "Don't suck dick" or some shit. It was some wild shit.
Have you seen Mystery Team? That was like one of their skits, but then they
I
turned
think
it into a
so.
movie. And that was like one of the last things they did. But Mystery Team, it's a movie. It's actually like I find it fucking hilarious. But that's because I love Derek comedy, and they did that. But the one like go to, I don't know why, is Keyboard Kid. It's I gotta send you the link after this. Either way, the kid is just with him. He's playing the keyboard at this like talent show or something, and like each button or each key has like a different sound that he's programmed to it. So it's like, cool, all right, cool, all right, and like it's whatever at first, and then like he starts dropping some shit, and you're like, did he just say? Like it's weird as hell, but I love it. It's good shit. Yeah,
I
oh
think
my god,
I think I found it remarkable because the fact that he went to NYU and like he was out here doing his
Mhm.
shit, and then he did the Derek comedy, and I'm just like it's a wild transition. I didn't take him serious as an artist at first. I'm like, nah, I
You were
know
one of
you.
them.
Now you tell me you're an artist, and then I became a fan, and then to see him in movies and then now to do his own little fucking shit with Atlanta, I'm like, nah, this is a great transition. Like he transitioned pretty great. And it's like, you'd have thought he would have jumped. You didn't see music coming, but I
Did
didn't,
not. I can
know he
honestly
had a
say
voice.
that.
I was like, huh? So
Yeah,
I was like, what the
matter
fuck?
of, matter of fact, that's one of his lines at one point. He says, why is every black actor got to rap some? He was like, I don't know. All I know is I'm the best one. And I was like, all right. like I remember when I first heard some of his music and I was just like, okay. Like I was expecting it to be trash because you never know. And the fucking name, that was the main thing that made me think it was gonna be trash because his name was Childish Gambino. And
Right.
I didn't know at the time it was from the fucking Wu-Tang generator. So
I didn't
so
know
I
that
was
either.
like, yeah. He found the Wu-Tang generator, thought it would be cool to put his name in there and do it, and it popped up with these two random ass things. If you ever use the generator, it is fucking retarded. It will also give you the same names rather often, so it's whatever. But he
I
did
never
it.
got to see that.
Yeah, do that shit. He did it, and then he was like, "All right." So when he dropped music, he was like, "I'm gonna put this as my name." Did not intend on keeping it, and then shit blew up, and he was like, I guess I'm Childish Gambino now. Like, and I think it's hilarious because people will distinctly talk about him in his two different roles by the two different names. Like, oh yeah, you hear Childish new album, da da da, yeah, man, yeah, whatever. But when Donald Glover drops Atlanta, that shit gonna be fired. Like they make sure to make that distinction, and I love it. I'm like, yeah, respect that shit. He
Yeah,
ain't the same nigga when he doing this music. Like,
exactly. And it's like even that first season where, first of all, my son was always getting beat up. What's my son name? Paperboy. Always getting beat up.
oh my
Got
god.
robbed. That shit was so funny. He got robbed in his car.
Yes.
So he really
That
gonna
shit
rob
was
you? Like,
terrible.
fuck out the car, nigga. Get the fuck out the car. And then it was the other point where he was like, when the nigga was like, nigga, that's a man.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. It's like, if he was a woman, he'd be
Yeah,
over there with the ladies. That's a man.
nigga,
Nigga,
that's
you
a
gay.
man. He said that boy gay as hell. I was like, yo,
Yo,
because
that
you
shit was hilarious.
automatically thought about the Boondocks when he said that shit, and it was just like
Yes.
that played a part in it. It's like, nigga, you gay.
That's another one I miss. I heard they were in works with Aaron Magruder to like, bring it back, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's hard to do
'Cause
without grandpa. So it's like
I mean, facts.
unless y'all have some shit that was previously recorded, I don't know how y'all do this without
But
him.
then they wouldn't be able to continue it. But I think they're gonna, yeah, that's probably like the biggest thing because John Witherspoon was a
Ever.
fucking force. So I don't know, but yeah, I was definitely interested to see that come back because it fell off hard as a bitch. It's like when they try to take the things that are brought by somebody and they're authentic and they're wonderful and they're loved immediately, and then they try to take that person out and be like, we can just keep this going, like everybody just fucks and loves it, and they see that it fails, like all those scary movies, like everything after number 2 was just trash. So like I don't know, that one was felt, and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't even watch all of the last season because I got through like 2, maybe 3 episodes, and I was like, no, this tastes like it doesn't have flavor.
Loved a lot of it though. Like as far as like what's this nigga name? Gangstalicious, fucking
Yeah.
Pimp Name Slickback. What's the other gangster niggas? That
I would
Snoop.
say it was Thugnificent,
There you go.
Gangstalicious. Fuck, there was
Don't
another
be
one.
mad because your ass is old.
Yeah.
Just run up, yo. That's my shit though.
Yeah, you know what's funny? When you said Gangstalicious, I immediately thought of the song, and I was like, nah, that'll be gay as shit to sing Thug and Love right now. Like that's not. Yeah.
Why
But
would you
yeah, that's
do that? God damn.
that shit was hilarious. Yeah.
What's a homie over hoes?
Yeah.
Why did y'all still
And
laugh at Taffy and then make that shit? Oh man, that was
my
crazy.
thing is, it happened. I feel like that was before artists got as ambiguous as they have these days, and nobody said anything about it. Nobody was like, man, if this ain't them making Riley wear a skirt shit like here, like
Right.
nobody said anything about that. They were just like,
That's what
yeah,
that's what I'm saying, because if you think about it, around that time all that shit was happening, nobody said nothing. Like there was no way of people saying, oh, we gotta cancel them shits or nothing like that. So now it's just hard because a lot of stuff that came out is like, do you think it'll sit well in this society right now?
I stand by satire being satire for a reason. Like, let the comedy be what it is.
I think it
Obviously,
can. I think it can because
yeah,
as much of a force as fucking South Park is, you still can't get that shit off the air because
facts.
they
Them
go
niggas been on
crazy on everybody.
forever.
Like
And
they,
see, that's the thing I love too. Like them and Family Guy, they will come for everyone, and
yeah,
that's fine. Keep it. You know, on everybody, and we good. Because the moment you start just being like, oh, we don't fuck with this one and just this one, then it's an issue. But if it's all equal opportunity, let it roll. Plus, that shit is hilarious.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you think about it, the first nigga that probably would have been canceled would probably be Quagmire. That nigga was a rapist. That nigga would just get it. All right. Like,
Facts. He was a
I'm like,
whole
yo, this
problem.
nigga was going crazy.
And I think they even shifted because to my knowledge, there haven't been any god damn these planes.
Yeah.
They haven't like I haven't seen at least any episodes where they're like where he's like drugging bitches anymore. Like it
Yeah.
used to be like a regular thing where he'd just be like, yep, you know Quagmire, and then the bitch would be like all over his shoulder or some
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
But now it's always like, you know, he's just got like he's got a schedule. He's fucking multiple bitches at multiple. Can you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear it. It sounds like somebody was moving.
So sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
It's just goddamn planes. This is why when I see those people with the bumper stickers that's like I heart jet noise. It's like, no, you don't, bitch.
No,
Because if you hearted jet noise, you'd be fucking deaf by now. Like this is not a thing. And I remember catching myself at one point because I was like, God damn, like I was trying to record and I'm like, I need to work out when they're going to be flying the jets so that I can not record during those times.
right.
But obviously they don't have a set time for it because then, you know, I don't know, they could get caught or whatever. So like, it's a whole thing. I understand. Like safety wise, you can't be like every Tuesday, here go the planes. And then
Yeah.
you still start seeing shit fall from the skies.
Right.
But it's in the way. It definitely is in the way. Like I like where I live, but Jesus Christ.
That's the first time I'm actually quite hearing it though. You must live near an airport.
Actually, no. I mean, yes, but no. Like the airport is in the next city.
Okay.
These are from the military base. And the
Oh.
military base ain't even that close. Like I gotta drive for a minute to get to that bitch. And but I guess it's different when you're in the air. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just mad because I wish I could fly.
That's what it is. Nah, but yeah, so it's just like a lot of shows. I don't know, like Atlanta coming back, they gotta like kind of like I don't know. I don't think it was nothing that
Nah, Don't dial nothing down. Don't tune nothing. Fuck it. Let it be what it be.
Yeah, just let it fly. Cause like I said,
Yes.
fuck, too many people being too sensitive about this shit. Like this.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like I always feel like if it's not something that you fuck with, just don't watch it and we'll be good. But real talk, a lot of people that are like, oh, we gotta cancel so and so and da da da. It's all performative. Like they say that they're gonna cancel so and so, or they say they're not gonna support, but somebody watching this shit, you know. So I feel like let it ride, because there's been a whole lot of racism and ignorance coming from the other side that has just existed for however much time. Not saying the two wrongs make a right, but this shit funny at least. So like,
Yeah, exactly.
let it do what it do until it don't.
From all over loves this shit.
Yeah.
So
Dakota.
that's why I'm like, what was that?
Oh no, I was trying to get. Oh shit! Can you turn that on for me? Like medium now, like a 5 or 6.
But yeah, I was just like, a lot of people love this shit. Like I said, I think even South Park, they did like a little spinoff thing
They did?
it's something. I forgot what it was. I was asking Sasha if she wanted to like look into it. It was some shit. Some shit. But they definitely did like a spinoff. I think. I forgot the name of it though, but
Gotta check that out.
I think it's COVID, some shit. It's out there though. But these episodes still funny as hell. Like I'll be sitting in here, I'm like, well, how the fuck are they getting away with all this shit? Like just to be like, oh, this is how Canadians look, and it's just like
that shit's stupid. A little mouthpiece.
Like, whoa, what the fuck? Why did y'all even do that? Like,
I mean, because what are Canadians gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, they were supposed to bend. Yo, if they would have got canceled as soon as they did, but we'd have missed out on a lot of these good episodes, and I would have been upset. Like Simpsons, I still give them that
like their props.
And a Mount Rushmore, I still give them like number one. Because they didn't do too much crazy shit.
Wait, who? Who was the other one?
Well, on Mount Rushmore?
What's Mount Rushmore?
No, I'm like I like those generational cartoons.
Oh, got you. My bad. I get it. I'm visualizing. I'm sorry.
So I would definitely have to put The Simpsons up there just because I felt like they set the way for Family Guy and shit like that. And I gotta put Family Guy number 2. I think South Park would probably be 3, and this is just me winging it.
With it.
I think it's what people was it 4 people on the Mount Rushmore technically?
Don't get me lying. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's maybe 4.
I don't do history or geography, and that sounds like both.
Yeah, so. But if I had to pick a 4th, if there is 4, I would say I guess I would put like maybe Boondocks, I guess. I think they lived long enough, maybe not too long, but lived long enough because they originally started out in the newspapers.
Yeah, I know.
I remember.
Yeah, I think yes, definitely. And I hate to say it, but it needs to be said. Solely for the fact, I mean, if not solely for the fact that they were, you know, made by a black creator, you know, as opposed to you know, they didn't necessarily have the longevity of the others, but we talked about that. They tried to take my nigga from his spot. So yes, and they were just as influential and like just as groundbreaking as the others. Like they all did something in their own in their own what's name. Like Simpsons paved the way for everybody. Family Guy doubled down like a motherfucker. And then Boondocks came in and let it be known like this is these same sorts of crazy things. Like we're still shining a light on society, but it's a different side of it. Like this is how you see it from this perspective.
And Simpsons, because not only were they iconic and paved the way for a lot of these other ones, but like look at the predictions that they had that I don't really think it was planned. Like the Donald Trump, the fucking a lot of shit that they called maybe Hassan Hussein or Saddam Hussein, those shits or Bin Laden or some shit. They had some shit that they called, and a lot of people was like, "Yo, they said that in The Simpsons." Like for that, and nobody to really know all of this shit was gonna come into play was crazy.
I don't know. There's a time traveler in the writer's room. You know what I'm saying?
and then Family Guy to have a spinoff with the Cleveland Show, and then American Dad is just a branch off of that was crazy.
Yo, so I wanted to like the Cleveland Show.
No, you didn't like it?
I don't like Cleveland Show. The only time that I have legitimately enjoyed the Cleveland Show is when I was in the atmosphere, and that is just not. I don't need that to be a prerequisite for me to watch a show. Like Cleveland Show does not do it for me sober. Uh, what was the other one? Family Guy. Family Guy got there. Not Family Guy. American Dad got there.
They did.
Yeah, but it was like 2-3 seasons in or some shit, and then all of a sudden it was like hit after hit, and I was like, yo, this is actually funny.
Yeah, it took a while for it, but like Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane has like he had to let that shit build because for you to do those two off of Family Guy was crazy. Like you already had Family Guy doing his thing. And then you made these other two, like somebody felt like Cleveland should deserve a show. All right, cool. I think he could have went left and did a Quagmire show, but then
I think that's what they were. He was supposed to be the one that got a spinoff.
But that would have been a little tricky because you thought they were saying some wild shit in fucking American Dad and shit.
Exactly.
You need boom.
You need him to be the wild card. He can't be the grounded one, you know, like that you need somebody else. And he didn't have like a family or anything else to build around. So there wasn't really anybody to like, I don't know. That shit would have been way different.
Bitches and shit like that.
Yeah.
And but, American Dad, that was a good follow-up from Family Guy because it still keeps that same aggressive tone where it's like they still say some wild shit and you're like, I don't think they should have said that, but that's some fucked up shit.
The one thing American Dad stands out for with me is that the musical episodes. Now I love Family Guy and its musical episodes too, like the voices and everything in there. Great stuff. Like, you know, somebody can sing well when they can sing in a character and they can still like do what they got to do and belt that out. That's wonderful. But American Dad, what? Have you seen Hot Tub of Love, sir?
I think I did. I gotta like see it.
Nigga, you know if you saw Hot Tub of Love, goddamn it. They got CeeLo Green as the voice of the hot tub, and the hot tub is just like serenade niggas through the whole episode and shit.
I remember him being on there. They had Kanye West on there, called him King West or some shit.
Yeah. But that shit stole the show, like to this day. Matter of fact, one of my co-workers, when I worked at Chipotle, he loved the episode like I did. And so like there was he was back there washing dishes or whatever, and we had a new person that was helping us. Or I'm sorry, new person that was on the line or whatever. And she's like, it's getting crazy out there. So we like swapped some people out or whatever. And we were like, yo, you're not, experienced like this on the line. Can you go help him on the dishes? Because everybody can wash dishes. Go help him on the dishes so we get 2 people on that. And then we can get that down while we get the line down. Boom. So like we switch around, do what we got to do. I come back. She's still back there helping him wash dishes or whatever. But like, anytime he was trying to like invite somebody to come help him wash dishes or like entice somebody in whatever way, he would say, it's okay. Or he'd be like, no, just come on, just dip a toe. And they're like, what? He's like, don't nobody got to know. Just dip a toe. and like, if you're hearing this and you haven't seen that shit, you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, it's just weird as hell. But it's from the episode and the shit's hilarious. And like he was saying, he'd do that shit. And my dumb ass, I'm like right there, like dancing and singing along and shit. Like the whole what's the name of it? The song is Do Whatever You Like. He's like, ain't nobody gotta know, just dip a toe. And then he just hops in, don't worry so much, just give the water a touch. I'm telling you, CeeLo toe that shit up, yo. Like every bit of it.
I got it right here pulled up on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh my god. That's my shit.
Even the like, it just has so much funniness to it. Like even the old nigga from next door talk about something. He said it to no, that was Family Guy. I'm thinking of the old nigga.
Talking about Mr. Hibbert or Mr. Herbert.
Yeah, he fucking said to which one? He said, "Get your fat ass over here."
Yeah,
it's like you don't even expect that shit. You don't even expect that shit. What else? What else was a funny part in some of these? Like,
you know what? There's another one that's fairly new. I think they're like 3 seasons in now, 3 or 4 seasons in, but it's on Netflix, so like not everybody knows about it. And plus, it's a lot raunchier than the rest of them. And
Yeah.
that's saying something. It's called F is for Family.
F is for Family. I was about to say it because it's like
Yes.
that one. Is that the one with the horse? No, I'm thinking of
Horse.
there's a horse one that's like that. There's
Oh,
like
BoJack Horseman.
yeah, there's like that. There's F is for Family. Then there's that other one with
Rick and Morty.
what is it called?
What's it about?
It's super raunchy. It's like with the ghost like monsters, and they like are like freaks and shit like that. Like they masturbate. They're on season 5, I think, right now.
Season 5, Ghosts and Monsters That Masturbate.
Shit, what's the name of that?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, so Big Mouth. There it goes.
Oh, Big Mouth. Yeah, you are absolutely correct.
They're all in that same group of raunchy that I
Mhm.
don't think no network would take them on. So it's on Netflix.
Because they can't, because the shit they say, the shit they cover.
They go crazy. I think I didn't really get into Big Mouth too much. I watched a couple episodes and I just seen some shit like the nigga was jerking off to himself or something. It was just wild. And I'm like,
he was probably fucking a couch cushion.
This will never be picked up by Fox or anybody else. Hell no.
And that's fine. Because it needs to be what it is. I stand by Big Mouth so bad. Like
it reminds me of shit. There was this shit on Comedy Central that
Drawn Together.
And that shit, wow, that
shit was hilarious.
It didn't make it too long because I was figuring out, all right, this is Foxy, this is and it was played. She was played by forgot the black lady.
Cree Summer.
Yeah, Cree Summer. Yep.
Yeah, I love her. One of my favorite female voice actors.
Betty Boop. Then the other guy's Link, and then the other person's Pikachu. Like that shit was wild, but it didn't live too long. I guess people was like, "Nah, fuck that." But like, it lived on Netflix. I think it
definitely could have. It definitely could have gone further on Netflix.
Yeah, it definitely came out too soon than what it was supposed to. But yeah, those are you just reminded me. Those shits on Netflix. Those shits right there. Oh my goodness! For Big Mouth to be on season, was it 5? That says something. That says something. I mean, I really want to spend some time on some of these cartoons though. I gotta really sit there and watch them shits. And
that shit, man. Some of them are great.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
not to lean too hard into the Tony things, but they are definitely something to enjoy.
But I'll definitely first things first. Let's start off with Blackish, and then
please do.
If I get downtime, I'll probably jump back and forth to like these different cartoons because I hate seeing them there and they have all these seasons and everybody gets so excited, and I have yet to watch the first season, so I really want to get into those.
I would say the current cartoon that I'm catching up on like middle bits of Family Guy that I didn't see, and I'm watching Bob's Burgers for the first time. And I started Bob's Burgers. I had seen like random episodes,
and that's funny. It's like, why does Tina? Why is she played by a man? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I was like Tina, Louise. No, not Louise. Who's the mom? What's the mom's name?
I think she's not Louise. Oh, no, I think Louise is
Louise is Linda. Linda's the mom. There it is.
Oh yeah, Linda.
Tina and Linda are both voiced by dudes, and it's hilarious.
That's why I'm like, what would make y'all do that? Like, that's mad funny. Like, why would y'all do that? And that reminds me of the Oblongs. Like, I think kind of reminds me.
Yo, I don't know a lot of people who have seen the Oblongs. Nice.
Shit is so funny too. And it only comes super late. I'm just like, yo, why?
They had to come on super late because they weren't allowed to do the shit they were doing and say the shit they were saying at an earlier time slot.
That's what I was thinking. Because I was like, it had to live somewhere. And they just
they were like, oh, all the kids are asleep now. You can say an extra word or two. Like it was weird, but that's how basic television works, which is why Netflix is excelling the way it is.
Yeah.
They're doing the damn thing.
Yep, and I hope they keep coming out with cartoons like that because they all like. And I'm glad if you search like F is for Family, you'll see cartoons that's like it, like have them all in a group, and it's like these shits is like who decided to write these shits and said, and they're living on Netflix. So I'm like, who decided to write these shits is like, yo, go ahead Netflix, y'all can take this, and this shit is just it's a hit. So it's just like I fuck with it though. I like it. It's just sometimes it's just a little too funny, but I fuck with it.
But yeah, that was. I say if that's That's a decent enough resolution. Shit. Like,
Yeah.
new year, checking out new shows.
Yeah,
I
checking out
can
new shows and staying on it.
yeah, I can always live up to that. I'm gonna watch some TV.
Yeah, I got to get into a lot of these shows. These shits is good, so I'm like, I'll definitely get into those. But yeah, that's a good resolution. Man, got to get into those. I don't even think you said yours. I think I overpowered your shit.
No, you're good. I don't do resolutions.
Oh, you don't do resolutions. All right, kept it short.
Yeah, yeah. I don't do them.
Same nigga, same nigga.
Hey, I mean, shit. I change when I need to, and it's not on a yearly basis. Like I don't. It's not a contract going on there. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so that's our wrap up of the New Year's resolution. I got one, you don't have none, and hope you guys get a little
Just
more
keep being
creative.
real.
Yeah, just keeping it real. I hope you
Yeah.
guys, I really hope you guys get creative. Don't pop up with no babies, or like don't let that specific day make your reveal. Like just do it the day after or something like that. Maybe January 2nd. Just
I'm weak.
yeah, I got it.
You think we could get one more of these in before the new year?
Right. Yeah, no, for sure. We could definitely get
Word.
one. Either if not this week, we could do it after Christmas. I like after Christmas. That way,
I'm down with that. Yeah.
you could say what presents you got and stuff like that, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll be seeing your aunt. So I'm praying that I really don't work.
Yes, fingers crossed. Please, y'all, pray for my brother. He got the new job, and the new jobs be trying to make you work this.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, we got a nigga for the holidays.
Exactly. That's what that is. They said, what?
I ain't your nigga. I ain't your nigga for the holidays, right, motherfucker?
Yeah.
So yeah, we would definitely pop in another one, and we might have an announcement to make. Maybe after Christmas. Maybe that'll be the present.
It's not a baby, is it?
No.
It can't be a present.
No, that's not. It won't be me. It won't be me. It won't be her either. It won't be her. Nah. Yeah, that's been our episode, guys. Again, subscribe, like, share, follow us on social media platforms, on all social media platforms. You know my name by now, Julius_Curvin, and Julius Curvin. I don't know why people be fucking that up, but Julius Curvin on Twitter. Twitter, I talk the most shit. That's like the raunchy.
That's what
like
you do. That's what you do. Twitter's the Netflix of media.
Basically, and then on Instagram, that's when I do my little PG shit. So you might get like Family Guy-ish stuff. Yeah, that's my. If you got my Facebook, you know it. I ain't gotta tell you.
Word. As always, you can find me at Antonio Ache or Antonio_Ache on Instagram. You can also find me at Comic Romance on Instagram, YouTube, etc. We got all of them. Talk to me.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna start an Instagram for this podcast.
Yes.
You have to do that. I gotta do it. But yeah, follow the page on YouTube is Deadass New York Minute Podcast. Got it right this time. So please, you can comment on YouTube if you didn't comment on Spotify or Apple. And if you have Apple Podcasts, if you listen to podcasts, subscribe to my shit. Subscribe to it. Subscribe to it on Spotify. Spotify is free.
Run it up.
Run it up. You know what I'm saying? Run the views up too. And just let me know. Look, I got a Facebook page for this shit. Like, listen, subscribe for real. For real. It's coming out with more episodes. And sooner or later, I'll probably upgrade to like putting timestamps. So some of you niggas, if you don't want to hear this part, you go to this part.
Oh, on YouTube, yeah, I've seen that, and I was like, okay, I thought with it.
It's really creative. I just don't know, but I will. That is another New Year's resolution, niggas. Yeah, but this has been our episode, and we are out this bitch.
Word.
Deuces. Yeah, how you turn this shit off? All right, got it.